to Like a Sunny Lee. It's Wednesday, and today's review is going to be an electric outdoor indoor heater, usually for a patio. So we're going to unbox this thing and see what it has, how well it's packaged, and if it's damaged or not. This is a Comfort Zone indoor-outdoor electric patio heater with portable stand and full function remote control. Oh. Of course, that side's Spanish. There's the other side. I do know Spanish, but not that well. Okay, this is has a tip-over switch. It has an overheating sensor, a safety metal grill to keep little kids from putting their hands in it. No heavy propane tanks. It's electric, and no fumes. And it's supposed to be water resistant, so you don't have to run out and bring it in if it rains. Provides adequate warmth for outdoor spaces such as patios, porches, and backyard decks. Can be used indoors since there's no flames and no tanks. Heats the outdoor area up to 120 square feet. It's 120 volt, 5,120 BTUs. So let's open it and see what it looks like. When opening up something like that, it's always best to hold your knife sideways and always cut away from you. You don't want to cut anything that's inside the packaging. Now I got this so that we can set on our patio and enjoy the weather. It's nicely packed. Looks like I might have to put a little bit together. Comes with the instructions. Seem to be in containers. So we will read the instructions and we'll be back later when we start putting this together. Okay, we've got it together and it wasn't exactly easy, but it wasn't hard. First thing I had to do was unscrew this part and put this into the little hole, and then you had to put the legs on. There's little slots that the legs go on, but they're tight, so you had to take it outside, use a rubber mallet and pound those legs in so that they stay, and then you come back and you put this top back down and screw it tightly. Before you do that, you had to make sure this little narrow one was up through the center. And it tightens down. Well, I've got tight right now. It tightens down with this little screw thing here. And there we go. and that raises and lowers your heater. Now this heater, lower so I can see, this heater can be mounted to the wall. And to do that, it uses the same brackets. If I decide to mount this, I just have to unhook it from here and put it on the wall. But they recommend it to be at least 6 foot from the floor and 1.5 feet from the ceiling if you're gonna mount it to the wall. Otherwise, you can just use it like this. It's got an anti-tipping device in it, so it's not gonna fall. So once you get the base done, then you have to mount the heater itself to the base. And you start with this little bracket. You put the 2 screws in here into the heater. Then you hook this bracket to the larger bracket using the screws and the nuts. And then they have a bolt here which has screws and washers on both sides, and you put that into your hoe, and that prevents everything from, holds everything together. And then it has these little clips at the top and at the bottom, so you can clip your cord in so that it doesn't, no one trips over it. Now the cord is fairly short, so you'll either need to have it close to your outlet, or you'll have to run an extension cord. And if you use an extension cord, make sure it's a heavy duty outside cord that is comparable for this type of equipment. So it's basically all together. And it came with all the hardware. The instructions were not the best, I'll have to admit that, but with a little thought and a little trial and error before you ever put it together, you can get it done easily. It comes with a remote, but you can also control it from back here. First of all, you have to plug it in, turn on the main switch, and then over here on the side, it has the on and off switch, and you can set it for high, low, or medium temperature. So that's the next step. We're going to have to try it. Oh, it does not come with batteries. You have to have your own AAA batteries for the remote to work. So next step is to plug it in and see if it actually works. First thing you have to do is flip the switch on the back, which is the master control switch, and that will show that a little red light will come on, and that means that it's now functioning. You can control it either with the remote control. You hit the first button and it goes to 500 watts. Okay. Hit the second button, it goes to 100 watts. And hit the third button and it goes to 150 watts. It also has a timer. Now, you can also control it through this on-off button here. Push on, it shows PO, means it's on, it's waiting, but it's not working yet. Hit the first button, the second one lights up, it means that it's on the first level, the 500 watts. Hit it again, it goes to the 1,000. Hit it again and it goes up to the 1,500, and as you can see, it's already putting out heat. It also has a timer switch on it, which is this one here. You can time it for up to an hour, all the way up to 24 hours. Depending on how long you want it to go. And then back to 0. So, hopefully this will work outside on the patio to keep us warm if we decide to set out there. So hopefully it's going to work. It looks like it will. So remember, like, share, subscribe. Dream big, follow that dream, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.